And we are underway for this scheduled 12-rounder. When you have a lot of speed, how effective can a feint be?
Oh boy, it can be really effective because your opponent is keyed up already. Before the bell even rings, he's jumping out of his shoes. He's waiting for something to come quick. So you let him think it's coming, he's going to react to it. And then you go get him.
Kelly isn't giving us anything to talk about right here, Teddy. He's not moving, he's not boxing, he's not fighting.
Well, 75% of this business is mental, and you would love to know mentally what's going on in his mind right now.
Not much. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. What a precision body shot that was, and it scores the knockdown.
Get up! 1, 2.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But, Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Trying to go downstairs, but off target.
Atta boy!
Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Kevin Kelly stunned by a big shot. Nice strike after catching one by Miguel Cotto. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. Teddy, early on here, you cannot stress enough how much good comes from going to the body.
And you can't stress how many times you heard your parents tell you as a kid, put that change into the piggy bank because it's going to add up. Well, body punches add up.
Kelly's coming out here after being knocked down in the last round. Teddy, what are some of the things you look for that will tell you he's on steady ground, that he looks fine?
Well, the first thing I look for is the base, the foundation. I mean, you look at a house, you want to see, and you want to make sure that that basement is solid. There's cinder blocks there. You know, you don't want to see that upper floor waving a little when there's a wind. You're looking at his legs. You want to make sure that they're steady, they're firm.
You see him holding on. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. Miguel Cotto's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Cotto's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. Able to get rid of that one. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Miguel Cotto.
Side to side.
Kelly's doing a really good job of being defensively sound, of being patient, and waiting for that golden opportunity for some offense to come in the mix.
Well, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting for a mistake to be made. You know, he wants a lead out of his opponent right now so he can make a miss and bang, come right back with that hook.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Miguel Cotto. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Missed the body shot. Miguel Cotto with a big left hand.
In and out, in and out.
Right back to it to the head. Ten seconds to go in this third round. And that's the end of round 3. Start of round number 4, a chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. Cotto's trailing by a round, but in all honesty, Teddy, he's very much in this fight, having scored a knockdown.
Having scored a knockdown on the cards, but also mentally knowing he can hurt his opponent.
Kelly's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. Miguel Cotto's going to think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. Parries the punch, puts one in there. Now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. And he engages in the clinch. Halfway through this round. Cotto's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Good counter punch.
Come on!
...2007, a banner year for Miguel Cotto. Both fights happening at Madison Square Garden, where he TKO'd Zab Judah in a thriller and then won a unanimous decision against one of the all-time greats, Sugar Shane Mosley.
Yeah, Cotto really coming into his own and fighting in an environment in Madison Square Garden that really fits him perfectly.
Final 10 seconds. Cotto's defensive flaws in that last round were very, very costly. He's not doing a good enough job of simply protecting himself.
No, I'm not sure that he knows how.
You can just tell that he's lacking that jab there. He just hasn't committed to throwing it at all.
I mean, that's the most basic thing in the world is to use that jab. That jab does so many things for you. Keeps the guy defensive, and obviously it sets up your offense.
Get off the rope! Gotta see those coming!
Really on the mark with that overhand left. Kelly's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. A well-placed left hand up top. one and then brings his own bazooka. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Miguel Cotto.
Come on, keep focused. Keep going.
Kelly's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Nice block. Now the overhand left. Kelly's putting on a display of accuracy, and the punch numbers tell that story.
Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go. Take yourself.
Miguel Cotto's got to figure out a way to do something different here. I mean, I know he's committed to being a counterpuncher, but right now he's giving rounds away.
Yeah, he is, because he's waiting for things to happen that are not happening. You know, he's laying back, he's waiting for the guy to walk in. See, to be a good counterpuncher, an effective counterpuncher, the guy has to come close to you. But his opponent's staying at a distance. He's not giving him anything to counter.
Nice.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Kelly's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch.
Go, go. That's okay. Pay him back.
And just grabbing onto his opponent.
It's okay. Let's go.
He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Now he's got his opponent in a tough spot as he's backed him into the corner. Kelly's been able to avoid having any of his opponent's headshots landing flush.
And what his opponent has to do, Joe, is make an adjustment. Well, we used to tell the fighters, when a guy's elusive like this fighter is right now, you have to shorten your punches up. Shorten them up a little bit, have less space to travel. They have a better chance of getting to that elusive target.
Nice work.
Putting
Nice
his
work.
punches together, landing 2 shots there. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand.
Hey, let's go. Take yourself.
Scored well up top. Halfway through the 7th round, not able to land the headshot. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Kevin Kelly. Nowhere close, that punch by Miguel Cotto. Good counter punch. It was the overhand left. Miguel Cotto's inconsistencies are really showing up now. At times he has shown defense tonight. Other times, like what we've seen recently, he's getting hit by the left hand.
Yeah, what he has to do is now make the adjustment.
Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? Kelly's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Good, solid overhand left. 10 seconds to go in this round. And round 7 comes to an end.
This is yours. You hear me?
It will be interesting to see if he finally opens up and lets his hands go here, because so far tonight, as we start round number 8, it's clear on Teddy's scorecard he's just not in the fight. But it's also clear he should have some energy left to deliver.
Well, it's also clear that it's the moment of truth. Whether you're a doctor, whether you're a lawyer, whatever the heck your profession happens to be, comes a moment of truth. What do you want to be? What do you want to do? How are you going to act at that time when it's most important? We're going to find out right now.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
There you go.
Good flush shot upstairs. Cotto's got those earmuffs on, and he's got his hands tight against his body. But, Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway where cars are coming. I mean, he stopped right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. Find the right parking spot.
Last 10 seconds. Another good round by him there. Teddy, he can't miss tonight.
No, I'm taking nothing away from him, but you can't miss when your opponent goes out there and begs you to hit him. I mean, he's just standing right there asking for it.
Another round. Will it go in another one-way direction? It's been a one-sided fight so far tonight. Really frustrating his opponent now. Kelly's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Kevin Kelly. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then lay in the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
90 seconds into the 9th round. Targeting that straight left hand. There's the combo to the body. Kelly's right hand scores well.
It's all right, just keep moving.
Blocks the headshot. Kelly's putting on a show here. Defensively putting on a show.
And it's helping his offense because, you know, he's creating holes. He's creating opportunities, holes that he's filling as he makes his opponent miss.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Kevin Kelly. That was yet another round where he just looked like the fresher, better conditioned fighter. And here in these later stages of this fight, that's where you get the payoff.
Well, the payoff is what we heard. We heard about coming into this fight that in training camp they were doing 5-minute rounds. We heard that, Joe. Not 3-minute, 5-minute rounds. He's getting the benefit right now of that.
Nice strike after catching one by Miguel Cotto. and he got caught right there. Everything was going fine, and then he got caught.
Well, that's the problem. It was going too fine. He got a false sense of security. The other guy wasn't throwing back. He took for granted, and bang, you can't take for granted in this ring.
Halfway through round 10. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Miguel Cotto. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Kelly's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Cotto's got to be careful here, Teddy, because he can't stay like this. Yes, he's throwing punches, but not being effective at all.
No, he's not. He's not landing. And that's bad for the scorecards, but as he continues doing this, it's going to be bad for his chin because he's going to start now getting counted. As time goes by, the more he misses, now his opponent's going to start doing the other part. He's going to come back and take advantage of those misses.
Nice!
You want this fight? Listen, you want this fight? You got to stay busy out there.
Well, he's well ahead on your scorecard, Teddy. Here we are in round number 11. At this point, hey, just make it happen. Just get through. Don't let him land that one lucky punch.
Yeah, exactly. He's been sitting at the blackjack table all night long over there in Vegas, and all he has to do right now is control his bets. You know, don't go crazy. Pull back on your bets a little bit. Keep that money in your pocket.
That's it. That's what I see in there. Keep your hands up.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Doubles up the jab. Kelly's doing exactly what he told us he would do. Now, he was stunned earlier in this fight, but he's sticking to that game plan.
You know, I like that. You know, I want to see how a guy behaves under pressure. He hasn't panicked, you know. He still believes in his identity, believes in his talents, his abilities, and he's going to stay that way unless the guy convinces him later on.
On the mark with the hook after blocking that shot. Kelly's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. Cotto's leaving himself wide open there. You just can't do that.
Well, you can do it, but you're going to get paid. You're going to eat some leather. You're going to get punched in the mouth. That's going to happen.
Last 10 seconds of this 11th round. And that does it for this round. In between rounds here, Cotto's eye is completely swollen shut. What would you be telling him?
Well, this is going to sound a little tiny harsh, but guess what? This is a tough business. I tell him, you have two eyes, right? Use the good one.
Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Miguel Cotto's left landing well. Scored well up top. Accuracy an issue there. Didn't land that straight right hand.
Keep working the jab. Good.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Halfway through this 12th and final round. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Kelly's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Just a minute to go in this bout.
Jump on him. Nice.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. And he's holding. Cotto's proving to be elusive. A headshot blocked.
Watch that.
Defense easily turns into offense. Blocks a blow, sends an uppercut. From start to finish, it was utter domination.
This was an easy one to score, Joe.
As for that expected outcome, we send it up to the ring to hear from the judges.
The Flushing Flash Kelly.
Kelly's work tonight was well rewarded.